Hey, going. This is a video about depression. I think I've got like a few videos on here. If so, it'll be at the end of the vid, um, at the end of this vid with other links. So you can still have a great life living with depression. It's not the end of the world. It's not the be all of be alls. People always stress at the end of the day, oh, I hate being single. I have nobody. Depression doesn't change who you are as a person. It doesn't change, and it shouldn't change how people see you as. You should be a sort of person that just tries to live every day like it's your last. You don't stress on things when maybe little things shouldn't really be stressing you out. I know that people that live with depression after a breakup, they hit it really hard. They think, oh, they want to kill themselves. They don't want to live with life, and that's not how life's about. Life's about living and fighting the battles and making friends where you didn't think friends were available, so to speak. You can live a good life, even living with depression. You can still make the best of it. I don't think it's the camera. It's just like, I'm sorry, it's just new to like, I don't know how to do this because usually, anyway. Um, I'll tell you something about being single and being depressed. You do get vulnerable more. You do get upset more. You do cry a lot more because you feel so lonely. But also, when you're single, you have the freedom to do what you want and think the way you want to think. Like, it's a lot of stress off your plate. Believe me, like, I notice when I'm single, I'm a lot more happier. Like, the depression is a lot more easier to deal with because I don't have to deal with drama. I can be myself and I don't have to worry about things as much. But when I'm in a relationship, I'm unhappy. Now, you could have sex every single day, uh, but it doesn't fix your depression. It may make it better in one way, like you're getting sex, you get someone that's wrapping their arms around you, but it doesn't change much when that person's gone. Then you're back to being in that little dark corner of your room crying. Now, people that suffer from BPD or bipolar, like myself, I have BPD, and it's different than bipolar, so if you want to check that out, you can. People judge us, and I notice people like to exploit us for that. They like to bully us, and they make us worse than what we are. The moment you make fun of someone for their disability or their depression or that, you're a bad human being. You're a bully, and you're an actual bad human being, and you don't deserve to walk this earth. Bullies do not deserve it, and I've said this for like years. That's great. I know what it's like to be bullied all my life. People try to exploit me for my health issues, and it doesn't really bother me. I've learned to just ignore trolls, ignore bullies, and if someone is really that cruel and they want to pick on you because of your disabilities or your health problems, they're sick. They're disgusting human beings that don't deserve to live. And I'm straight out honest because I know someone recently that all this person does is want to target people's weaknesses and their disabilities and their health problems, and she exploits that. She's not a nice human being. She's evil. She's disgusting, and she thinks it's alright to make fun of people with disabilities and their health problems. She doesn't care who she hurts, and she thinks she's the best there is. Like, the only reason why guys like her is because she's a flirt. She flirts with any single guys. It doesn't matter how old they are, if they're criminals, they're druggies, whatever. She'll just do it. And she wonders why she can't have a decent relationship. She can't understand why people don't take her seriously. And it's like, people don't take you seriously because you're a racist. You're horrible. I mean, every second word that comes out of your mouth is sexual related. Like, Jesus Christ. You pick on people with depression. So what? To make you feel better about yourself. You have no heart. You have no soul. You have no feelings. You know how I deal with my depression? I go play video games. I go buy nice things that I like in life. I don't let people control my life. I don't let people tell me what I can and can't do. I'm so happy to have the things in life I do. The thing with depression is people say, oh, but you can take medication, you can go see a psychologist. Yeah, but that doesn't change much. It can't bring back someone that's passed away in your life. Can't bring back your parents, your grandparents, your pets. It can't bring that back. It can stop, some things in life, but I've always believed that medication is not for everybody. Psychologists just sit there and they just listen to you and they say, yep. And you may say, oh, but they know what they're talking about. Some psychologists I've noticed, haven't dealt with what we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. They read in their little books and stuff like that. Fair enough, they read their little books, they can. But you don't experience it until you experience it. Until you've had a breakup, until you've had a traumatic thing happen in your life, like rape or false allegations against you. Like they don't deal with that stuff. They say, oh, but they're trained in all that in this department. Yeah, you may be trained in all that, but you've never experienced it. And I think until you truly experience it in life, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So your books tell you this, your books tell you that. Okay, they may tell you a lot of things, but you haven't personally experienced it yourself. And that's what frustrates me. So I went to a psychologist, I've been a few, and, they all say the same thing. Oh, how does this make you feel? And you've got to write out like between 0 and 5 how this makes you feel. And it's all bullshit. Like I said to them straight out, I looked at them and went, have you ever experienced this? No. Have you ever experienced this? No. And I said, well, you have people come up to you for about an hour session, you listen to them, you give them some feedback, but what are you really trying to teach these people at the end of the day? All right? We have to learn, everyone's individual with their depression and anxiety and stuff. Everyone has to learn what makes them that way. And they need to work out how they can make their lives better to make themselves happy. You don't need to pay hundreds to thousands of dollars a year on a psychologist when you could do things yourself. Like, for example, my depression's a bit different than others. Like, I worry about, my parents passing away. I worry about my dog getting sick. And I know that my dog's probably only got a year left in him. And I'll miss that dude because he's like my best friend. But the loss of my parents will be the worst part of my life. I lost my grandparents this year. I lost my two best friends. I lost my grandparents last year. I lost my two best friends last year. I had like about 5-6 deaths last year. And it took a lot out of me. But my parents are what keeps me going at the end of the day. Without my parents, I wouldn't be here. Well, what's the point? I don't want to grow old gracefully. And I don't want to fucking live my life always struggling and being alone. Mentally, I can't fix who I am, but I can live every day like it's my last. And that's what I try to do. I try to make peace with everybody before my time I part. I have a lot of friends that care and love me, and I appreciate that. But they can't stop the inevitable. I don't have much in life that I'm happy about. I'm very appreciative for what I have. I've, busted my ass all my life to have what I have. But life is a struggle for people like us that have bipolar, BPD, and all this depression. I mean, borderline personality disorder is what I have, right? And, it's hard to live with because some days you'll get up and be all happy. The next day you'll be just depressed, really. And what I do to... Oh, God damn. Just really much. I'm playing the game at the moment. What I do to fix this is I get up, I try to help my parents out as much as I can, and I clean up a bit. And I just, I do my thing. Once everything's done and they're happy, then I have a sleep and then I'll go to work. I'll come home and play video games. I battle my depression a different way than what most people. So at my age, you think, oh, he's playing video games? Like, what's going on here? It's relaxing. It's... Oh my God, I just can't... I'm trying to, do something here on the screen and I'm just, losing concentration. I like living my life where I can just relax. I don't have to stress about relationships. I don't have to, deal with people's drama. Like the person that was bullying me recently, they think they were getting to me because they were making fun of my disorder. They were making fun of my medical problems. And at the end of the day, I was just like, you're wrong. It isn't getting to me whatsoever. You think it's getting to me, but it's not. Because I actually like my life. I know you don't like your life, but I like my life. I have a fantastic life. And if you want to bully me, that's all cool. You want to make fun of my health disorders? Go right ahead. Because you're the bully that at the end of the day is not happy with yourself. And you want to target someone like me because you think I'm vulnerable. And I'll give you an example. I was born deaf in my right ear. I don't need a hearing aid. You wouldn't even notice. I have one kidney. You wouldn't even notice. I self-catheterized, but apparently to someone that's a big deal. And they try to make fun of me for it. God damn it. Fuck, this fucking thing is just absolute shit. And you know what? It's not a big deal. Because I could have surgery and get it fixed if I wanted to. Let's see. It doesn't stop me from having sex. It doesn't stop me from doing anything in life. But someone wants to make fun of me for it? Who cares? Grow the fuck up. I mean, it's not my fault that your face is all screwed up. Maybe it's from all the guys that you've been with. I don't know. You like to rubbish people, but then it's like, you cause a lot of drama for people. And at the end of the day, one day someone's going to come back and you're not going to like what they're going to do. See, bullies always get what's coming to them. And if you are watching, sweetheart, nothing you can say can offend me. Because I don't give a shit. Yeah, I have BPD. Who cares? I have a better life than most people. Just because I'm labelled as something doesn't mean I'm a different human being. I have everything in life I want. I don't need to be tied down in a relationship with someone. I don't need to deal with anyone's drama or bullshit. I'm happy with my life. Like if I died tomorrow, at least I'll die a happy man. I've got everything in life I want. So if you want to rubbish me or rubbish other people, that's up to you, honey. And I'm just saying this to anyone watching there. If you have a nasty streak in you where, you want to make fun of people because of their health and their disabilities, you're a bad person. And nothing will change that in life. You can go on social media and be like, rubbish me after this. I don't give a fuck. Because the more you talk about me is the more you're obsessed with me. The more you want to talk about me. That's what keeps people going. It's when you talk about someone all the time, it just means you can't get over them. It means that they've gotten into your brain so much that, you have to make up false allegations about them, rubbish them on their thing. Like, I have probably a lot of people out there that will hate me. But they don't even hate me for the right reasons. They hate me because they couldn't have me. They hate me because they're jealous of my success. I'd rather people hate me for that. Hate me for me hurting you or breaking your heart or cheating on you or something like that. Don't hate me because I stood up for myself. Don't hate me because, you know, it's just silly. But yeah, I battle with depression every day. And you know the old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but you will never hurt me. It's true. It's nothing anybody can say to upset me. There's nothing that you can hit me with that'll hurt me. Well, who cares about my health problems? I don't give a fuck. I told the other doctor the other day, doctor's like, you should only have one energy drink a day. Or three a week or some shit. Oh, and you know what? I probably had a litre of energy drink today. Even though that's not alcoholic, that's really good. I've got like 2 energy drinks and they're mixed with orange juice. It's fucking great. I know my health is absolutely shit. But you know what? I live every day like it's my last. I'm so happy with life. I am happy. I love myself. I appreciate myself. I love my real family. I love my real partner in life. I love my best friend. I love my best friends. And I'm happy. And I just want you guys to know that even though I live with depression and borderline personality disorder, I will keep fighting with every breath I take. And I'll tell you something, there's nothing anyone can say that upsets me. If you want to keep like rubbishing me and talking about me behind my back, that's cool. Because like I said, I'll always find out anyway, so it's not like it bothers me. But if you do have a problem with me, just talk to me face to face. Don't make up other shit behind my back when you know it's not true. You know that, every time you think about me, you still have feelings for me. You still like me. If you keep talking about me, obviously you still want to be some sort of part of my life. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video on depression. It's a touchy subject to a lot of people. I'll post videos in the 4 corners of your screen, and you'll see like a video about me. There's like 2 videos about me. Why I chose to be single, and one living with depression. I think it's on there too. So random stuff. I'm going to have to get used to this camera setup because, like I said, with this new desk now, I don't know whether to put the camera back up there like I used to, but here looks good. If I don't look at the camera during things, I'm still learning. But yeah, it's a good setup at the moment. Obviously, I've got my lighting's a bit better because I've got the green. I could like make this so much better. Like if I just go, see? Well, actually, we'll just turn that off. I could make the lighting a lot more better, but I think something's unplugged. I'll just check that out after. But at the end of the day, if you have depression and you are struggling, reach out to a friend because everyone's at least got one friend. Let them know that you love and care about them. Because at the end of the day, people like us that live with depression, we could be here one day, gone the next. And I think that we all need to just, if we have friends that have depression, bipolar, BPD, all these illnesses, we should reach out and try to help them as much as we can. Say, look, this is my phone number. If you want to vent, call me. If you just had a bad breakup with someone, talk to someone that, is going through a similar environment with you. Because at the end of the day, all us people want is a bit of love and affection and to be appreciated and respected. That's what we want at the end of the day. We're not saying, put on something sexy and ride our cocks. We're just saying, we want to be loved and appreciated. So Big T, Big Iron Mike Tyson, how you doing? If you're watching, I appreciate your friendship. Your partner is very lucky to have a guy like you. I do appreciate your friendship. BW and some of my crew, I do appreciate you guys. You joke around with me, you show me love and appreciation, and I love you. And if you ever want a hug, I'm saying you guys can give me hugs because, I think we all need to love and care about each other at the end of the day. We need to show love and affection. And I think I might post a video on that, because I think that at the end of the day, if we had more love and affection in this world would be a better place. Because at the moment, there's just too much hate. There's too much, depression in life. And I think as human beings, if we could all get together, give each other a hug. If you're not a hugger, give each other a fist bump, But there's a lot of people that, have to go to work and they try to put on a brave face like myself. And, we do take things a bit serious. People that have BPD do take things a lot serious. It's hard to joke around with us. You just got to be careful what you say, because, we do take a lot of things to heart. But if you can show us the love and appreciation that we want, that's all we ask for. If you want to be like, hey, can I buy you an energy drink? Can I buy you like a Dr. Pepper or something? I'll say yes to it. Like, the thing that I like is when people randomly like buy me a chocolate bar or, a drink or something, you know what I mean? Like, actually that last bit was actually quite gross. Oh, what the hell? The last bit of a drink where it's just like, ugh, like, yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Not a 30-minute vid, surprisingly. It's because I've got camera problems and yeah. I'm going to use a new software soon because I don't really like this software. But anyway, God bless you. Check the four corners of your screen out and I'll talk to you all soon.